6:53, time for the morning sprint.
We're learning more about the victim and the suspect in this weekend shooting on Madison's South Side. A father and a son got into an argument. The father pulled out a gun and shot his 25-year-old son, killing him. The 65-year-old is in the Dane County Jail. He is now facing charges of first-degree intentional homicide.
The state getting millions in funding to fight the opioid epidemic, and the Dane County Board wants to use some of that to help those seeking treatment. Some members of the community say that there needs to be more harm reduction measures, though, like safe use sites. With the Department of Human Services and the county starting to make their budget for next year, they'll continue asking for the community's input.
The Monona Waterfront Makeover is in its beginning stages. At a meeting last night, the design team outlined a detailed plan to transform Olin Park, Community Bridge, Lake Lounge, and Law Park. The city's now asking for the community to weigh in yet again with suggestions to the makeover design.
Testimony now underway in the Green Bay murder trial of Taylor Shawbusiness. She is facing 3 charges in the death of Shad Thiron, who was killed in February last year. Thiron's mother was among the witnesses called to testify yesterday. The trial could go in 2 phases. The first, whether she is guilty of the charges, then whether Shawbusiness suffered from a mental disease or defect.
A former Wisconsin prosecutor will serve 18 months in prison after a judge found him guilty of secretly recording sexual encounters. Former Burnett County District Attorney Daniel Steffen was sentenced on 3 counts of capturing an intimate representation. The DOJ started investigating him back in 2020. That's when a witness said he offered leniency in exchange for sex.
We now know the identities of 2 people killed in a crash on East Washington. Authorities say 68-year-old Bradley Huve and 20-year-old Alexis Arias died in Saturday night's crash. Investigators say Arias hit Huve with his motorcycle. Witnesses said they saw Arias driving recklessly.
Multiple businesses in Green Bay will be closed for several days after a violent crash. You're taking a look at the aftermath. Officers responded to the Main Street Commons Sunday night after a minivan crashed into the building. Part of the building collapsed, injuring the 2 inside. They are expected to be okay, though.
Rose and Rose of Airplanes back in Oshkosh for EAA AirVenture. 600,000 people from all over the world are expected to attend. It started yesterday. It'll continue through the week, ending on Sunday. The main attraction this year is the Boeing Dreamlifter, and a chance to talk to U.S. Air Force personnel and see their aircraft.
All right, good morning. 5 minutes away from a 7 o'clock, a mild start to the morning. 69 just jumped up a few degrees over the last hour. 69 in Madison, 66 in Janesville. You're going to notice that humidity today. A lot of sunshine for the morning hours. Just a few clouds rolling in as we get into the afternoon. But it's going to be a hot one as temperatures approach 90 degrees, and that humidity will make it feel like the low 90s. So it's going to be a hot one. We do have some rain in our forecast. It looks like that'll roll through tomorrow morning. Pretty good chance of some showers and storms that should roll through during the morning hours. Then we should clear up during the afternoon. As you plan your day, just count on some heat with sunshine this morning, partly sunny skies this afternoon. Temperatures near 90. Good chance for some morning showers and storms. Temperatures near 90. That heat index, though, in the low to mid 90s tomorrow. 95 expected Thursday. That'll be the peak heating day of the week. Heat index could be up close to 100 before tailing off going into the upcoming weekend.
Plenty of chances for rain. Any washouts, you think?
It looks like tomorrow morning we do have a pretty good shot of seeing some pretty good downpours.
Kelly, thank you.
Another news and weather update coming up in 30 minutes.